The Department of Trade, Investment, Promotions and Consumer Affairs launched on Monday its first ever Trade Entrepreneurial Week, which will run from April 3 to 7 and will include a range of exciting activities, including a Best of the BVI Awards. Director of the department, Carrier Christopher, says the aim of the suite of activities is to help to disabuse persons who are interested in starting their own businesses of their fairs, as well as to integrate young people who are interested in becoming their own business operators into the local BVI economy.
This week is indeed intended to further develop the entrepreneurial capacity of the territory. Its activities have been crafted to impact upon targeted sectors, including small business owners and the youth. The boost that is required to make the next step. Most of us are afraid to go into our business because the number one reason is fear. Number two is ignorance. And so we believe that this week we'll at least try to get a big percentage of the population to say there's no need to be fearful.
The week of activities will also target small business operators. Premier Dr. D. Orlando Smith says this is an opportunity for the rebranded Department of Trade, Promotions, Investment and Consumer Affairs as it seeks to facilitate the creation of new employment and entrepreneurship opportunities via the National Business Bureau and the soon-to-come on-stream Resource Center.
Small businesses are very dear to my heart, and my government is always interested in the next new and unique business. In fact, my government is committed to supporting entrepreneurship and small business development. We see this as a critical component of a roadmap in charting the course and position in the Virgin Islands for the future. This reality, ladies and gentlemen, is what prepared me in 2013 to reintroduce and institute a national business program to ensure that there was a dedicated function within government to support and promote entrepreneurship and small business development. My government will continue to support the work of the Bureau to ensure that there is relevant expertise within the Bureau to develop additional programs to support new entrepreneurs with finance, accounting, customer service, marketing, business development, and operations. And most significantly for today is the development of a resource center that will be housed in the Trade Department.
Junior Minister of Trade Marlon Penn says the addition of the Resource Center will bridge the gap to provide practical tools to help residents and their businesses to thrive.
I think we have the entrepreneurial spirit. We just need to have the support mechanisms to support the businesses in this territory. I think we're well on our way developing those mechanisms. We also talked about the Resource Center, which is a key component in us training and developing our people. One of the issues that we have is that we've always made available through the Business Bureau the financing to support the businesses. But we fail to put more emphasis on the support sector in terms of how we support the businesses through marketing, through the whole development process, through managing cash flow and all those different tools. Best of the BVI, I just want us to broaden the categories next year in terms of how we expose, we probably get a little bars involved as well. Well, I mean, those little businesses are the businesses that the people patronize and people really interact with on a daily basis, and they create a lot of jobs and opportunities for the territory, and it's good to showcase those businesses.
Meanwhile, Director of the Department of Trade and Investment Promotions, Carrier Christopher, thanked her team who will host an open day on April 5 to give persons an up-close look at what the department does, as well as sponsors Banco Popular, First Bank and the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, who will be integral to the very first event, the Business Financial Management Seminar at UP's Cineplex on April 4. The activities will also showcase the entrepreneurial aptitudes of secondary school students, culminating in the Best of the BVI Awards ceremony on April 7.
From where I sit, we understand that the small businesses and the banks in the Virgin Islands have a relationship that needs to be a little nicer. And I believe it's because of ignorance. And so we are here to try to put a Band-Aid between the both. We have a relationship with the Smart Business Academy, headed by Professor Devin Robinson out of Atlanta, Georgia in the US. We will be having a graduation. We have a year vigorous program. And so we have 15 graduates that will be recognized Thursday. I believe this is our most anticipated day. The best of the BVIs. So we will have things like Best Trucker, best photographer, best contractor. And on Friday, we're taking the action to Virgin Gorda, where we will have a maximize your marketing workshop. And on the 20th of April, there will be an entrepreneurial school spirit competition. All of the secondary schools were invited to participate. This, again, is going to be something that's very exciting. Really, in a nutshell, the students were given seed monies of $200, very few money, and they are expected to recreate their uniform. And so this is not only about fashion. This is about being able to sell and pitch your idea to the judges that will be sitting there and asking you questions. And so the winners of that competition will get an all-expense-paid trip to the USA for 4 days as a study visit to visit the University of Miami and Florida International University.